Hey friends, Robert Ham here with Robert Ham Photography. Today I want to talk to you about instant photography, Instax, prints, and where you can get the best prices. Couple real quick announcements before we begin. That little blue box back there, yeah, that's the Ham camera. Getting ready to start this January 2018. Find out more about that and the Kickstarter at The Box Is Back Anywhere on social media. Also, hey, if you like anything that we're talking about here, you can very easily just click the links. I'm going to leave the links over to Amazon. These are my affiliate links. So yes, if you buy something from Amazon, they'll put a little jingle in my jangle, and I definitely would appreciate it if you do your shopping with me. It'll help me out this Christmas season. Okay, let's get right into it. Instax Film. What is it? What kind of photography is it? It's this kind of photography that you see back there. It's small, credit card size print photography that develops instantly right in front of your face. Think Polaroid, but it's not the new Polaroid originals, which are really cool. However, it's Instax Mini. It's a Fujifilm brand, and I absolutely love it. The film and the cameras are two completely separate things, and the films work in little cartridges. Kind of like this. You put the cartridge into your camera, and it spits out film after you click the button. So, out of all the cameras out there, and I've tested many of them, really there are two that come down that I think are worth looking at. The first one, my favorite one, very simply, is the TL70 by Mint camera. There's a couple reasons for this, but the number one is the camera's the highest quality camera you're going to get on the market that's shooting instant film. It's going to give you the ability to shoot automatic as well as aperture priority, which gives you more control over your images. It's a really great camera all the way around. I've got over 50 videos on this camera. We're going to get a little bit more into it, but here's the number one thing about this camera when it gets into your film cost. Yeah, the film is free. Get unlimited free films for life. More on that in a second. The next camera that I'd like to talk about is the Instax Mini 90. Now, before I go over any kind of pricing for these two, let me share with you some features. This camera is probably the easiest out of the two to use. Just open it up, take a picture. The results are relatively consistent, and they're good results for a point-and-shoot camera. The difference between these two cameras is one is for the creative and one is for the party. Which one are you in? Now, do I like the camera? Absolutely. And out of all my Instax Mini cameras, this one was my favorite until I used this one. Let's talk about it. The TL70 by Mint camera is a very serious camera. It's a twin lens reflex camera offering a gigantic wide f5.6 aperture on the largest aperture. That means we can do something with the TL70 that you can't do with any other Instax Mini camera, and that's get a very, very wide and very shallow depth of field with that wide aperture. It's really cool. Because of that, I enjoy it quite a bit. Plus, you want to see what's going on in the world, you can see you got this huge viewfinder, and guess what? That's a good thumbs up because yes, you can. I don't know if you can see my thumb in there. Yeah, it's a thumbs up because yes, you can actually focus this camera. You can focus it. So I can get tack sharp focus with this camera each and every time. I enjoy that quite a bit. The camera is generally presented in portrait orientation. It can very easily be used in landscape orientation just depending on how your shooting style is. And there are multiple upgrades for this camera, from lens filters to leather packages and everything else. But also, something really cool, free films for life. Let me share that with you. You buy the Instax Mini 90, you will always buy film. Every day of the week you want to shoot, you're going to press the button, it's going to cost you money. With the TL70, you open it up in the beautiful box right there. The very first thing that you're greeted with after the thank you card is this: unlimited free films for life. No joke, guys, I want to show that to you. Unlimited free films for life, okay? Now, it is true the cost of getting into the TL70 is a little bit more expensive, but the device is a much more premium device as well. Let's talk about the free films for a second. Right now, if you want to go out and buy film, you're going to go on Amazon. It's holiday season. Fuji's jacked the price up. I used to be able to get the Value Pack 60 exposures, the one in the white box with the lime green lettering, for $32.99 online, which is about 58 to 60, almost 55 cents a shot, somewhere in there. I could actually go and buy that pack in Best Buy. I'd have to pay a little bit of a tax locally, but they would match Amazon's price, so I could very easily get Instax Film for right around 55 to 57 cents a shot. Not right now. You go online and you're going to find out that 60 film pack is $45 to $48 to $50 right now, just because it's holiday season. That means that if I want to shoot, I'm at 75 cents a shot. Bang, bang, every single time you click the button. If you want to shoot a different color film, such as the black and white film or the black frame film, prepare to spend $1.10 to $1.25 per click of the button. Yeah, no wonder focusing is so important at this point in time. If you have zone focus and you're not good at guessing those distances, you will be wishing that you had a beautiful, huge, bright viewfinder in this one so that you can focus with. Okay? That means you get it nice. However, you can just belay all of that. You can get rid of all that just by signing up. Once you purchase your TL70, you're registered as a VIP. You send in your email address and your Instagram address. When you post pictures of this camera online and they get 30 likes, as soon as you get 4 pictures with this camera, just you and this camera, out having lunch, out at the bistro, getting your hair cut, doing whatever, when you post 4 of those, each of them gets 30 likes, they send you a free pack of film. Bam, bam. It's that simple. See these pictures on the wall? Guess who takes advantage of that? Unfortunately, I had to buy some film recently, and I just got through paying $25 for this film right here. I was able to go to Best Buy, and I found a special deal at Best Buy where I could get them for $12.50 because of a misprint in the ad, I think it was. They actually gave them to me, and I bought them. Otherwise, I could have gotten them free. So this is $25 out of my pocket. Think about that as a stocking stuffer for what you could do with $25. Now, a couple things that are nice about this camera is it's got a selfie mirror right there so you can get yourself in the picture. It also has a nice self timer, which is really cool. Both cameras are going to feature a tripod mount, which is really nice, and those are all great things. This camera has a button right here that you can use to take the picture, as well as right here in either portrait or landscape mode, so it's real easy. Click the button, turn it on, click the button, turn it off. You can see that the lens moves in and out. The neatest part is you don't have to focus with this camera. What? There's no focusing. I just said that. There's no focusing. And that's kind of a mixed bag. You have to be good at zone focusing. So if you want sharp, clean, crisp photos, then look to your right. Do you see a wall? How far away is that wall? If you can't judge how far away that wall is, you might have a hard time figuring out zone focusing. And you might be led to some frustration because of fuzzy shots. Basically, this has 3 different modes. 0 to about 1 meter, 1 meter to about 2-3 meters, 3 meters to infinity. But if you don't know 3 feet, 6 to 9 feet, and then 9 feet to infinity, it's going to be a little bit tough. So if you already have a camera and you don't have the TL70 and you've got the Mini 90 or another Instax Mini camera, I've got links down below for the very best prices on all the bundles. Do not just look at Prime bundles. Look at bundles that include no tax for your area, and I've got them listed down below. All you have to do is click on one. It'll take you to the best spots. Secondly, whenever you buy Instax Film, always check multiple sources, always. Michaels currently has a 60% off coupon. Their regular film packs are $12 at Michaels for whatever reason. 60% off of $12 puts us right down around $7 for the pack of film, $7, $8, and that means that you can get a pack of film, 10 exposures, in that 70 cents range, specifically for the black film or the monochrome film or the color film panes. So whenever you see those sales, pick them up. Let's go on ahead and talk about this camera just a little bit more. This camera right here ranges $389. That's its regular price. You can find it on Amazon, a link down below. No tax, free shipping worldwide, same day shipping the minute that you purchase it. You're getting 2 3-element aspherical beautiful lenses that are made specifically for taking wide aperture photos. You're getting a metering system with the ability to choose your aperture, f22, f16, f8, f5.6, and f-bokeh, which is a special Easter egg aperture. I'll let you figure that one out. On the side, you've got your focusing ring, which is really nice. You even have the ability, this is called aperture priority mode, with exposure compensation. You've got the ability to change the exposure of your picture by plus or minus 1 stop. The shutter itself is a 1/500th of a second leaf shutter, which is crazy. And the leaf shutter is important because it means that the flash synchronizes all the way up to the 1/500th of a second. And Mint didn't stop there. Did you notice where they put the flash? Right here. Push the little button. It pops up nice and easily for you as soon as I can see it. Boom. And then you've got this flash. It's a smart flash which augments and diminishes its power based on how far away your subject is on the focus. That is amazing. This flash is also a high-powered xenon flash, which means that it can trigger off-camera other strobes that have an optical sensor, which is basically all of them, that are in slave mode. How crazy is that? I've even got tutorials about how to use this camera and the Mini 90 with off-camera flash. Really crazy. When we finish it out, by rounding this sucker out, we're talking about a beautiful leatherette, soft touch material all around, a stainless steel construction unibody frame, which is beautiful. Inside, we have different pieces that are plastic, mostly metal, in order to make this thing work. Works on 3 AA batteries with your tripod mount. This, guys, is the way to go. But it doesn't stop there. This particular model also comes with the ability, or as an option, lens filters. We can have multiple lens filters to augment your shooting condition. You see, this camera right here, the TL70, is designed to work in such a way is to give you quite a bit of opportunity in your photographic journey. You can do whatever. This is a serious film camera. It's a serious Instax camera. In fact, I use this camera for wedding photos as a supplemental Instax photo book when people purchase wedding photography from me. Really great right there. So I just wanted to kind of give you a walk around for that. The reasons that that's so important is that you can go two separate ways. This camera is usually $189. You can find it on sale right about now for $125, maybe $99 if you check on some different sales like Michael's and you use one of their coupons, but those sales are very, very short. So here's the question. Are you point and shoot? Or are you serious? Which one is it? That's really what it comes down to. Both have an excellent automatic mode, right? So if you're just the point and shoot kind, maybe this is it for you. But if you're looking for luxury, if you're looking for the best that you can get in the Instax Mini world, specifically with a camera that's going to give you the most options, if you're looking to turn heads, make friends, if you're looking for street photography, if you're looking to do family portraiture that doesn't look like everybody else's, if you're looking to add bokeh and background blur to your images, this is the one to do it. If you're looking for a camera that's just going to take a picture, all you have to do is point and shoot with a couple of different modes that make it easy. They don't even call these modes things like you would normally think about. They call it like party, right? They call it like mountain or sports, right? What is that? That doesn't make a lot of sense to a photographer, but okay, maybe it makes a lot of sense to someone that's just kind of shooting. If that's the case, this camera is probably for you. But if you're looking at this thinking that you could outgrow it very quickly, then go ahead and move up to the TL70. Once again, at that $389 price tag, with the very first time you start taking pictures of it and they start sending you free films, it will immediately pay for itself. That's 25 basically rolls or packages of film that it costs to purchase this. I've gone through more than 25 packages of film with it. With the free films for life, it would have all been free. See? This camera pays for itself over time. That's the biggest difference. It's also made quite a bit better. Guys, I'm Robert Ham with Robert Ham Photography. I hope that you have found this helpful. I like both of these cameras. They have two completely separate uses. Which one do you want? Let me know down in the comments below. If you find that you like one better than the other, sound off. If you want to get one, go ahead and use my links. It'll help me out quite a bit. Guys, I want to thank you for watching and remind you that I will catch you on the flip side.